20-kilo jump, 25-kilo jump. Not really that big a jump for that sort of weight, 191 kilos.
He is strong enough. Almost any weight you put on his back, he could shift it. His biggest issue, historically speaking, is making sure he shifts it with a full range of motion, hips below the knees.
I mean, that's the biggest issue for Jezza. And, you know, I mean,
and the crowd loves him.
You can see, though, from his setup, you can see, though, that he's been working on that.
Yeah, look at his first squat.
He's taken it on board.
It was good.
He's learnt from past experience. You know, he got a pretty hard time in Minsk in 2017 on his knees and his movements. He's learnt from that, and he's here to show everyone what he can do.
He's come back, and he's unveiling his new squat, efficient squat, and passable squat.
He looks much better in the walkout.
Yep.
Big brace.
It's about the same as his opener.
That bar
Looks about the same.
So fast. Ooh, not quite deep enough.
Let's take a look. This is his high. So his hips, the way they rest, this side hip rests higher, so this is going to look a little high.
Just borderline there.
On his right, I think will always get failed because the way his hips rest.
I think they're going to come to the jury and have a chat.
As approach, I see him in the lobby of the hotel.
And look, listen to the fans.
He's a fan favorite. He's a fan favorite. You see him in the hotel lobby. Everyone flocks to him. He stays for pictures no matter how late. And a phenomenal lifter.
Let's see how he's come along. I mean, I know Jezza in the past has had a few issues locking his knees at the start.
He's squatting, opening well below his top end, so he's definitely addressing those by making sure he gets one in, and I like the strategy. By the way, my heart's beating through my chest.
Wow, that moved fast. What do the referees say? It's on the board. That moved fast.
Take a look at this replay.
That is one of the best squats I've seen from Jezza in quite a while.
That's the side that got called on high, and that was around paraphrase. Now, going up just 2.5 kilo. Why 2.5 kilos? Sometimes mentally, a lifter doesn't want to retake the same weight. You don't want to feel like you're staying in the same spot.
And the way 405 moved, it wasn't an issue with how much it weighed. And 2.5 kilos, honestly, at 400 kilos, is not going to feel any different on his back. It's not going to feel any different to push.
The reason why he does it, sometimes they just don't want to retake the same weight. Or they just walked away and decided, I'm not even putting in another card. Let them bump it up 2.5 kilo. Jezza's probably sensing an opportunity, a door of opportunity is opening. If this is his moment, he could step up to the plate right now and capture it.
Got to sink it in. Got to get deep, 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 deep. It's going to be close.
One side's higher than the other. One judge will like it, one won't.
He gets 2 on the board.
And there it is. There it is. It's on the front end angle. You see one hip is way higher than the other. Yeah. So one side will probably always be red.
You talked about Ray Williams and his weight. I just looked up some data, and the data that I've got said that in March, he weighed 190 at the Arnold Sports Festival.
And now he's 176. First time ever. Oh my gosh, I might become a world champion, which is a dream.
All of a sudden, they've got an opportunity.
You got to kind of balance that excitement and not overreach, because guess what? There's 3 or 4 other individuals at the top end who are also telling themselves that.
Well, here's a man who generally doesn't seem to get too excited. He's very humble, very calm, very lovely guy. Looking for a 252.5, Jezza Uepa. Now, he hit a 250 in 2017 in the Oceania Championships.
So if he hit a 250, he's opening at 252. I hope he's not
opening. That was in 2017.
I hope he's not opening too heavy.
That was his most recent big international.
Like I said, do not gamble when you're the forefront like this. You have everything to lose. And he's not.
He's not gambling there.
Oh, proper form.
Looks like he could. Looks like he could have curled that one.
You know, that's good. Good.
So the one red light there, his head lifting off the bench a little bit.
Gotcha.
And we probably won't see it. Oh, yeah, we can just catch it there.
Yeah, just a little.
He's just still making contact. Only just at the side referee pick.
Amongst Ras, Rico Martin, Uepa.
You know, and this is the advantage. You put a good opener on the board. You give yourself the opportunity to say, you know what, I'm safe in my total. I can push a little bit now.
Amongst those gentlemen, between them, if it's 30 kilo, when you're in the 900 kilo range, that's a small
it's not
range.
a big gap to pull down.
It's all about percentages.
And if we're looking at some of the lighter weight classes, 30 kilos is a really, really good lead. And the 120 pluses, 30 kilos is a sniff.
And yeah, in the 900, when you're in the 900s, it's all a game of percentages here. These guys take 20 kilo jumps on bench.
Yeah, let alone deadlift.
Yeah, someone misses one dead, they fall way back. And Uepa just destroyed 252 and a half. Does this?
And he just destroyed 262 and a half as well.
Wow.
You know what? He is looking in the best form I've seen him look in technique-wise.
Yeah, at the right time.
Jezza's been a great squatter and a great bench and a great deadlifter, but in the past, you know, he's had some sloppy technique. He is looking good. Right now, 265. Yeah, you could take it a bit further and take a risk.
You can't miss
right now. Put the 2.5 on, and it's a guaranteed 2.5.
Take the guarantee, because in the end...
How many times have we seen world championships lost by 2.5 kilos?
And Jezza, with the way he pulls, it's difficult at the top sometimes to hang on to it.
He's hanging on to a little bit of energy. He knows he's got a pretty good position at the moment. He could burn some energy and trying to put a big one on, or hold on to a little bit of energy, knowing that he's got to get a big first one on the board.
Nicely done. And there's 2.5 more kilo he doesn't have to deadlift.
Exactly, that's right. Gets it on the board. His form is looking better than it's ever looked.
On any given day, if he hangs on to it, he's got a decent pull. 280, historically speaking, is well within his means. I think they're picking appropriately.
Well, it's been a while since he's been here. He had a 302.5 at the Oceanic in 2017.
You see it coming out of his fingers right now.
He's got a bit of a grip issue.
If you see in the replay,
and
see
not
what I'm
locking out.
And this is what I'm saying, the lockout. If you see the replay, it's in his fingertips, and hard to hold the lockout when it's in your fingertips. Look at that.
His right hand starts to slip.
And I hate to for super heavyweights, a 7-man rotation is very quick. And the spotting and loading crew cleaning the bar, almost apologetically giving them a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, giving them a little bit of space.
Jezza needs this. For all he knows, this could be for the world title. It would be... I don't even want to say it. Let's just let him pull.
And it doesn't look convincing on the lockout.
And it's good.
Good enough.
Good enough. Gary, say that with bated breath. We don't need more surprises.
They equip them out every year. They have junior development programs. It is a fantastic organization behind this sport. Jezza Uepa, 300. Now, he has a lockout and grip issues. This is something he has to go back to his coach and start talking about and start working on.
It could be winning and losing the world championships for Jezza right here. He's got the down command.
Let's see how he went. He holds onto the bar.
It's
Gets
good.
It on the board.
It's good.
Gets it on the board.
Jezza Uepa may have took it.
That could be the lift that closes the deal.
A lot of times, it's just the tunes you play. It very well could just be the tunes, baby.